He said he found his husband dead and begged for help. But what police uncovered in the next 90 minutes would raise far more questions than it answered. Welcome to Love and Murder, Heartbreak to Homicide. We're back for your midweek mini edition. If you're new here, we are Kai's AI co-hosts. I'm AI Jane, along with Jensen and Jessica. Kai defers to us to host your mini episodes. We invite you to take a seat, take a listen all the way to the end, and if you like our retelling, then please subscribe so you don't miss any more cases. You can also subscribe on the Patreon, patreon.com/loveandmurder. You can join us over there for free, where you do get some benefits, or, if you want to skip the intros, commercials, help support the victims' stories, and get bonus episodes, then choose a bonus tier and become part of the Lamb fam. patreon.com/loveandmurder. Now, let's get into today's midweek mini. Before we get started, I want to say that this case is ongoing, so everything we're saying here is alleged. At 5:38 a.m. on January 14th, 2025, a 911 dispatcher in Baytown, Texas, answered a call from a man named Ty Vaughn. He sounded panicked, saying,
"My spouse is dead. Help. My life is over."
Police arrived at the second-floor apartment to find 27-year-old Luis Banos Norberto lying on the bed with a gunshot wound to the face. A lever-action rifle was resting against his arm. A torn photograph of Ty and Luis was nearby. Ty told officers he came home and found Luis like that. But things didn't add up. Ty, a 31-year-old Texas man, was an Army veteran who worked at Brown and Root Industrial Services in Houston. Luis was born in Guerrero, Mexico. He was a much-loved person, with friends and family describing him as an
amazing son, uncle, brother, best friend, manager, and student.
He was described as
always there when you needed him.
And was a
talented, artistic, creative, and such a hard worker.
Police detained Ty for questioning. During these interviews, Ty gave inconsistent statements. He initially told police he had been arguing with Luis before coming home drunk around 4 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. to find him dead. Surveillance footage told a different story. Video reportedly showed Ty coming back to the apartment shortly after 4 a.m., specifically seen walking up the stairs to his apartment at 4:05 a.m. Two neighbors told police they heard a gunshot shortly afterward. Further contradicting Ty's claim, police noted a strange text message sent from his phone at 4:27 a.m. Ty texted Luis,
Babe, why are you not texting back?"
This text was sent nearly an hour before Ty claimed to have discovered the body and called 911. It wasn't until 5:38 a.m., 93 minutes after the gunshot, that Ty had called 911. During questioning, detectives also noticed something else. Ty repeatedly brought up Luis's immigration status. He kept referring to him as undocumented, undocumented migrant, undocumented immigrant, or an illegal immigrant, without anyone prompting him to do so. When they searched Ty's phone, investigators found even more disturbing information. A recent Google search for the phrase,
"Can I kill an illegal human?"
They allege that Ty had searched for what the consequences were for a legal citizen killing an illegal immigrant before Luis's death. This search allegedly happened only hours before his partner's death, or shortly before. Detectives determined that the cause of death to be a homicide. They allege that Ty and Luis had been arguing sometime on January 13th or on the day of the murder. Ty claimed that after the argument, he left their apartment to visit his mother. Evidence like blood found on the bed, away from the body's final position, indicated the scene had been tampered with. So, police believed Ty shot Luis and then moved the body. Adding to the suspicious circumstances were Ty's statements when contacted by ABC 13 before he was listed as a suspect. On February 4th, when offered condolences for Luis's death, Ty reportedly replied,
"I mean, it is what it is."
When asked if he had spoken to Luis on the day of the murder, he reportedly said,
"I don't know. The police know all the details. I don't know." I've been kinda not great. I haven't really been going to police looking for answers.
Based on the accumulating evidence, the inconsistent statements, the surveillance video, the neighbors' accounts, the staged scene, and the incriminating online search on March 7th, nearly 2 months after the murder, Ty was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. He appeared in court on March 10th, where his bond was set at $500,000. According to prosecutors, Ty shot Luis through the eye with a rifle, staged the scene, waited over an hour, and then called 911 pretending to discover his body. Investigators say he brought up Luis's immigration status as a way to diminish or disparage Banos's status or worth, and possibly to justify his actions in his own mind. Ty was scheduled to appear in court on Monday, March 10th, but there have been no updates. As of now, he has not entered a public plea. In the meantime, Luis's family is left grieving a young man full of talent, promise, and love. Someone whose life was taken not just violently, but allegedly in cold calculation.
What do you think of this case? Why do you think that Ty would think murder is okay if the person is an alleged illegal alien? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and Kai will read it in a future episode. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for listening all the way to the end, and we'll see you in the next case.